Emperor Fleximus the Buff ruled over the kingdom of Gymtopia, where biceps were the currency, and protein shakes flowed like rivers. His chiseled abs were the envy of every citizen, and his quads had their own fan club. One day, two sly tailors named Dumbellio and Proteinicus arrived at the palace. They claimed to weave a fabric so extraordinary that only the most foolish could see it. The catch? It was invisible to anyone with less than 10% body fat. Emperor Fleximus, intrigued by the challenge, invited the tailors to create this mystical garment. If it truly exists, he declared, I shall wear it during the grand flex-off. Dumbellio and Proteinicus pretended to weave diligently, their looms clanking like barbells. In reality, they were just doing squats and checking their gains in the mirror. But Emperor Fleximus watched them closely, analyzing every imaginary thread. Days passed, and the entire kingdom buzzed with anticipation. The common folk whispered, will the emperor see the fabric? Or will he be exposed as a fool? Finally, the tailors presented the finished attire. They held up an empty hanger and exclaimed, Behold, Emperor! The fabric of pure swole. Only the most jacked can appreciate its aesthetics. Emperor Fleximus squinted at the hanger. Ah, he said, flexing his invisible lats. I see it clearly, a blend of transparency and hypertrophy. Brilliant. The courtiers gasped. Had the emperor lost his mind? But they dared not question his gains. On the day of the grand flex-off, Emperor Fleximus donned his invisible ensemble. The arena overflowed with spectators, each straining their deltoids to glimpse the elusive fabric. Some flexed, others posed, but none dared admit they saw nothing. As Emperor Fleximus struck a double biceps pose, a child pointed and giggled. Mommy, why is the emperor naked? The mother hushed the child. Shish. He wears the emperor's new gains, the most shredded outfit ever. Emperor Fleximus, overhearing, winked at the child. Indeed, he whispered, only the truly vascular can appreciate my sartorial striations. The crowd erupted in applause, torn between awe and confusion. The tailors beamed, knowing they had outwitted yet another ruler. But then, a gym bro stepped forward. Your Majesty, he said, I've calculated the fabric's density. It's precisely 0 grams per square inch. Emperor Fleximus chuckled. Ah, my dear bro scientist, you forget the imaginary component. It's a complex fabric. The gym bro scratched his head. Complex, indeed. And so, Emperor Fleximus continued his flex-off, basking in the glory of his non-existent attire. Gymtopia celebrated his gains, while the child's laughter echoed through the dumbbell racks. And that, my friends, is how Emperor Fleximus proved that intelligence isn't about what you wear, it's about how convincingly you explain your invisible pecs. Disclaimer. No actual tailors or gym bros were harmed in the making of this story. But a few protein shakes might have been spilled.